Okay, so let's start group discussion for making group SWOT analysis. And Yojin is trying to connecting her internet Wi-Fi, so she will participate soon. Uh, and then let's share our individual SWOT analysis first. How about Yeonjae goes first? Yeonjae, can you hear me?
Yes, so we need to talk about our SWOT analysis, right? Right?
Yes,
Am I
your
right?
yes. Please share your individual SWOT analysis.
So, well, about strengths, I think there are only a few neo art platforms. I mean, there are only a few platforms in Korea nowadays, I think. And for weaknesses, I think there are too many neo shop in South Korea, so competition between those shops in South Korea is pretty hard these days. So they might not cooperate. Also, usually lots of neo shops using Instagram for their marketing these days. So yeah, it could be not efficient. I think it could be not efficient. And about opportunities, because there are still a lot of nail shops, so customers have some needs to find out cheaper and better nail shops. And about streets, there are still some services, some are with our business model. Also, some of them is from a big company like Kakao, etc. That's it.
Okay,
Yeah, but
yeah,
yep.
is
No,
there
that's
any
it.
question? Anybody? No questions? Taejun, are you clear with writing down her ideas?
Yes, I'm writing down her opinion. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so for I thought that she said there are not many platforms for a nail shop, so it could be our strengths, right? But
Yes.
yeah, but I thought it is like not the strengths. It is more likely to be a opportunities because it is not our internal strengths, but it is about like competitors' problems. So I thought it could be more like it have to be more external opportunities. So how do you guys think?
Oh, yep. I'm agree with that. I think I've got a little bit. Yep.
So it's just my individual opinion. So what other our teammates think?
I think I wrote it like her too, but I think your opinion is right. And I
Okay.
think it has to be a internal aspect. Yes. Um, I'm finished talking.
How about
Yes.
how about others?
I think so too. So market is not controllable things. So strength is we can control the things. So that is opportunity. I
Mhm.
think so.
So yeah, I think all of Yanja's idea was perfect, but only that point we have to like we can fix it. All we at the same point, right? Good.
Yep.
Yes.
Hmm. Okay, then next, how about Suyeon goes?
Okay, I will next. So for strengths, I thought that when we launch a platform, it will have a great opportunity for customers to compare with like many different nail shops. So they have like comparability. And second strength, I thought it was the platform will have good accessibility because people met a lot of people, no, I mean most of the people have like mobile phones or or they are easily connected to internet, so they can use this platform via mobile phone. So when they want to have a reservation, they can just like download the download the app or just search internet to reserve their time. And for weaknesses, I thought that if we this is the beginning of the business, so there will be lack of capital, and it will cost a lot of money when to like arouse all the nail shops. And since we are new, it will we are not famous, so that it will have a risk that not many nail shops will join us. And for opportunities, uh, there are not many competitive platforms in reality, and if it is launched, this nail platform will be unrivaled. And also, um, it will be frequently used by people who care nails, since majority of the people who care their nails regularly, so their usage of platform will be used periodically. And for threats, uh, if the platform is not well implemented, many people may fail to use it frequently. And second, risk of attracting people against initial investment costs. And thirdly, competitors such as Kakao Nail Shops and reservation system in Naver can be the threat points. Yes, I'm done with my opinion. Do you guys have any questions?
Okay, Jejun, are you clear?
Oh, yes. Suyeon, can you repeat your 3 point? 3.
The threats?
Yes, yes.
Okay. First, if the platform is not well implemented, many people may fail to use it frequently. And second, there will be risk of attracting people against the initial investment costs. And third, there are competitors such as Kakao Nail Shops and the reservation system in Naver.
Okay, thank you.
Suyeon, what can you explain more in detail about second point? Second threat.
The threats, I meant that we should. I thought when we start our business, there will be a lot of investment costs, and there will be risk to attract all the nail shops, because since they are doing it in Instagram marketing, like Yan just said, since we are not really that famous at the beginning, so many people will like hesitate to join us. So there will be just risk. Like, I thought it was just the luck if we succeed or
Okay. Is there any questions? Everybody good? Okay, then how about Jian goes next?
For strengths, I wrote that there are not many nail platforms, so you can enjoy first mover advantage. But I think this should go to the opportunities part. And for the weaknesses, I wrote that there's a problem of capital power and whether nail shops will cooperate or not. And for the opportunities, it is a trend that it is necessary to divide the fields of beauty and make customers obtain detailed information about that. And for the dress, I wrote that it is possible that a larger company will enter the business.
Any questions? Jian, what do you mean for we have to divide the fields of beauty?
It should be, it's some kind of like categorizing more specifically and more be professionate of that specified part.
Okay, so how that point can be our opportunity?
It is related to the nail, so professionalizing that the nail part, it can be it can be related to professionalizing to that part, I think.
So you mean that we can make a brand image or kind of that to be very professional in specifically in nail field? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, any other questions? Good. Then let's go with Karen.
Like before I start, I have two questions to ask. I don't think I fully understand the whole project. Like the first thing is, since we are a platform, so we offer service, and how we gain the money or profit. Like if I think like the customers will pay for their own nail products. So these are the like currency between the customers and the nail stores. So how do we gain the profit? This is my first point. And the second question is quite similar to Jiyoung Xi. Sorry, my Korean is not good. Like her ideas, like are we going to expand our like business fields, or we only cover the nails products? If we only cover the like we only aims at the nails, or we will expand to other parts of body care, like the similar, or maybe like hair or skin care, something like this. So these are my 2 points, and I don't think I'm fully understand this project, so I'm asking my 2 questions before I start. So can you explain a little bit more about our project?
Okay, so for our profit, this idea was initially built with the broker platform. So we are connecting the nail shops and customers in our platform. So maybe we can get a fee from the nail shops that is entering to our platform, or maybe we can make a advertisement on our platform, so gain profit from that part. So I think that would be our main profit source. And for second question, I think that could be our opportunity that when we became a famous platform, then we can expand our business area into other healthcare or beauty care field. But in my initial idea, it was only for the nail shop, the nail shop broker platform. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, then I will go with my SWOT analyze. For the strengths part, I have 3 points. The first one is, since we are a new brand, so and we would maybe like the pioneer, particularly in the nail field, which means we will help. This will help help us attract more attention from the customers. So you may say this in the opportunity part, but if I stand at the point, if we are a new brand, and then we can attract more attention. So this point, I will put attract the more attention from customers into strengths. And then the second point is, I think you get the spirits from just like you said, the hotels.com. So I think they have, we can have a lot of experience from like hotels.com, like similar webpage. And these are the sources where we can learn from the very first part. And the third one is also from your texture. They said we have a trend to like take care of a body, and it's become more genderless in getting nail care. So I think this may help increase the social awareness, which means this platform has a potential development space. And also like taking care of our own body may also become a commitment for our platform in the long term. And for the weakness, I also think about like at the first stage, there we may face a problem like introduce a huge amount of capital. So I think the more difficult thing for us is like it may be hard for us to collect the exact designs with price along from the different nail shops at the starting stage, and to keep updating these like business like different shops business informations, like their price changes or their discounts and coupons, and their new designs coming in and old designs eliminated. So these to update them in time is also very cost spending. So this may be our weakness. And the second point of our weakness is it may be hard for us to find a breakthrough, specifically at the middle and the late stage of our development. Then I will go to the opportunities. I have 2 parts. The first one is we have space to grow since we're new and we're newly run, and therefore we gain absolutely advantage in marketplace. And the second one is like we offering a platform specifically saying that we link the relationship between the nail shops and the customers, right? So this may help improve the information transparency, where we can gain the customers like trust, so we can keep going on. And the threats, I have 2 threats. Like the first one is our operation mechanism. This is very easy to follow, and similar platforms like may also rise after we started. And the second one is to maintain our customers at the middle stage is very difficult. If homogeneous platforms offer other service, and we may face a customer loss. So this point I'm not really sure, because like I don't, if you say we gain the profits from the fees, like their entrance fees from the nail shops, then our customers should be like nail stores, right? And so I think it depends on which part we offer our service. Like if we aim at the nail shops, we may it may be hard. It will be not that hard for us to maintain our customers. But if we if we go there to service the customers who want to join their designs, then we may face a customer loss at the middle and the late stage. That's all my point. Thank you.
Okay. Are there any questions?
Kahan, can you repeat again your second weakness? Second weakness? Yes.
Oh, okay. I think it may be hard for us to find a breakthrough, specifically at the middle and the late stages of development. Like it's the same from I send it to our group chatting, the writings. Maybe you can have a
Okay.
look at it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How about others?
I have a question in the strength part. The trend to take care of your body and genderless is, I think, that is opportunities, not strengths. So how about that?
I put it in the strengths part only because I think this is like a long-term slogan or a commitment that we can use. So I put it in the strengths part. If you think like this help to increase the social awareness, then you can put this part into opportunity as well. Like it's half-half.
Good. How about others? All good? Okay, then next, how about 성격 goes?
Okay. And first, strengths is first mover, and that means ease of initial user acquisition and ease of obtaining initial providers. And next, weakness is consumer limited. It is genderless is not mainstream yet, so lack of marketing tools for the application itself. It means money and tool, both of them. And third, opportunity is increased consumption. It is lowered entry barriers due to gender and age, and untapped market activation. Aspect of application advantage and enabling the application market. And lastly, threats is self-named market, growth of self-named market. Easy to follow and cheap to buy. It is like a Daiso. And untapped culture, aspect of concerns of decreasing name market itself. It means in untapped market, in untapped culture, offline consumer will be decreased. So I think it has concerns of decreasing name market itself. Thank you. Is there any question?
Nobody? Can you give me more detail of your weakness part, especially for the lack of marketing tools part?
I mean, lack of marketing tools, it has, we don't have much money, and other tools of like Instagram, Facebook, or, so I mean, we have a lack of marketing tools. We don't have any of uh, SNS, like we can use so less of part. Well, I think that.
So you mean that there's a limitation on the number of marketing channels?
Yes.
Okay. And I think his threat parts is really a point. I think that was really good. And next, maybe Farjan. Oops. Farjan, excuse me. You're muted. We cannot hear you. You are muted.
Can you hear me now? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I'm not sure if I'm clear enough about strengths and opportunities, but I will do my best, and please ask me any question if you don't understand any part. So the first point is that this business idea is quite new, and usually new business ideas have like many customers and people are really interested to try it. And in Korea nowadays, compared to 10 years ago, it's getting popular. I mean, everything related to like nail shops, whatever. And the other good point is that customers have many choices. So I think this is my first point. And for weaknesses, this business, first of all, has limit ages and limit customers. So in my opinion, I think for this business, only women can use it. So, and it has age limit as well. So targeting customer is really important. So if you lose any customer, it might be really difficult to get in new customers. And also the other weakness is that people might find it quite expensive rather compared to other businesses. And for opportunities, thanks to social media nowadays, we don't have any like huge investment for like starting a business. So if we have high skills on Instagram and social media, it could be work well for us. And for this is that in Europe and US, there are so many famous nail shops or nail artists, whatever. And in Korea is less compared to Western countries. So I think this business requires high skills because if it would be normal or not really professional, people will not be satisfied with the service. And yes, that's my point. Hello?
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're welcome.
Do you have, are there any questions? Okay. I'm also fully understood.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. And I guess Yachin, did you share your idea?
No, I didn't share my idea.
Yes. So then it's your turn.
Okay, so my strength is I have 2 points, but I think it is for opportunity. The first one is that there is no nail shop application existing in Korea. And the second one is that nail polishing is a trend nowadays in young women. And I think they are both an opportunity because they are external strength. And my weakness is that if people get to compare the prices of nail shops, some shops might go broke because the prices are very different between shops. Some shops are really expensive and some are cheap. So if people get to compare, and if our application only like focuses on the price comparing, the customers will only find the cheap shops. So I think the application should not only focus on the price comparing. Yes. And I think our opportunities are the trends of taking care of nails, and that nails are hard to take care of alone, so someone else has to help taking care of them. And the third part is that people have a hard time comparing nail shops on the apps like Instagram. And lastly, the threat is the beauty of Instagram. So people are so adapted to using Instagram and they love it, love Instagram. Yes. I'm finished.
Okay. Do you have any
Yes.
questions? Everybody good?
Can I ask a question? Can you explain some details about the beauty of Instagram? Because I'm not fully understood.
I think like there is a 감성
Oh,
that people like. So I think the app is like did a good positioning in the like app field, and I think people like the 감성 of Instagram, so they use it a lot. Yes. So I think our app should like do the positioning like Instagram too. Yes.
thank you.
Okay, then next I'll go. And lastly, Taejun, you can go for last because I think it will be comfortable for you to write down all of our ideas. Is that okay?
Yes. Oh, so do I have to merge every idea? Do I have to merge every idea in
Yes.
about one summary, like one summary?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. For my SWOT analysis, everybody talked what I wanted to say, so I'll just briefly explain my ideas. So first, for strengths, I thought that this platform business is already guaranteed business model, right? So for like Karen said, there's so many successful models like hotels.com that we can follow and learn some advantages, right? So I think that just our business model can guarantee our success in some part. And for weaknesses, I thought we might have big difficulties to contact and convince many nail shops to enter to our platform. And for opportunities, I thought growing interest on nail care part could be our opportunities, and there would be a first mover advantage because there are no other nail shop platform business yet. But for Stretch, as I told, this business model is very successful and well known. It means that anybody can copy our platform business, like our business model. So that would be another big strength. Any questions? Nope. Then Chejun, you can share your idea.
Okay. So my idea about SWOT is like this. So we can make strengths by designing our app conspicuously and easily to use for the customer. And it can be our great strength. Like weakness, unfortunately, some nail art platform are already existed, like Kakao Hair, or when I searched it in App Store, it was a nail shop comparing app named Gelato. So this is kind of our weakness because they already exist. But opportunity, those two their platform is not that popular, maybe not that popular in our market. So we have an abundant chance to grow our business. In case of street, where there will be no time if Kakao make their mind to enlarge their business because they are kind of biggest company in Korea. And also, Gelato can sue our business as plagiarism because we are kind of making same business part. So we need to make our business exotic and different to other services. So that was my idea. And should I go to with our team idea same time? Should I speak about our team idea same time?
Yes, but before that, could you share the collected version in our Kakao chatting
Oh, okay,
so
wait a
everybody
minute.
can?
So
So everybody look and check the group SWOT analysis paper, and please share, give your idea or opinion that I think this is not a strengths or opportunities like that freely. So let's finish our group SWOT analysis.
okay, so I wrote it down as quickly as I can, so it cannot be exactly what you guys told us. So please mind about my bad listening.
Okay, so if you need any further explanation about your own idea that he wrote, then you can talk about that too. So let's check for a while.
Actually, I don't have any problem with my part, so I think he wrote it well. Thank you.
I think mine is too okay if like we just like polish the words a little bit, like grammar or yes.
Are we checking just our own or the team idea? Because
What,
like he has collected all the information at the last part in the last part. So are we checking the team idea or just our own?
oh, I understand. So are you asking that we are picking one person's idea or integrating our all ideas?
No, I mean, what are we doing now? Like just checking our own idea is well written, or just looking at the team idea?
At both.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. Do you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I say something? Actually, I really don't really understand the Eugene's part. Eugene she.
Yes. What part don't you understand?
I think it's good, but I think it needs to be more a little bit specific about different parts.
So like strength or weakness or opportunity or threat.
Let me check, please. Mm,
I will. Are you talking about the part that Chejun wrote, or what about the part that I talked about?
actually, for example, easy to find by using Instagram and like for threads. So maybe it could be opportunity or so could you please give me more details specifically about that?
I talked about it when the other person asked me.
Yes.
I was talking about like people like Instagram because they like the what is called 감성 in Korean, but I don't know how to talk about it in English. Like there is a kind of how can I like their Instagram is really focuses on like the beauty of like pictures, or like there's a certain atmosphere in Instagram that people want to follow. Like, do you understand? Like,
yeah.
Yes. I was talking about that, and so that is why people like using Instagram, and so that is why Instagram is a threat to our app. Yes.
Okay. Thank you for explanation.
Anybody else for give a comment for this summarized version group SWOT analysis? So for make sure, let's just talk about one by one, okay? Strength part. First, we are okay. The first strengths could be successful business model. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Second strength.
Oh, should I go with my summary, because it's kind of my language, so I think I'm speaking will be more easy to understand to speak my summary.
Okay.
Okay. So I wrote down very quickly, so I have no idea with my sentence. So first strength was like the popular strength. We are a brand pioneer, so it's not a big platform. And second is we can get a lot of experience from the other business platform like hotels.com. And third is the market becomes genderless, and the trend, nail shop trend is blooming. So potential of this market is very big. Any other comment about our strengths?
Yes, how do you think? So maybe we have to choose whether we will say that first mover advantage is our strength or opportunity. How do you think? Is it strength or opportunity? We can
I
control.
think it's a strength because I think that is our internal power, so something we can control.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, how about this business idea? Then let us say that our strength is first, this is quite fresh idea, business idea. So we can take a first mover advantage. Do you agree?
I think it's good.
Yes.
And second, it is a well-known and guaranteed business model. So we are using platform business model. Do you agree?
Yes.
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 Okay. And let's move on to the weakness part. Can you give a brief explanation, Jaejin?
Oh, okay. So the first one of weakness is this. Comparing the prices can ruin other nail shops. So it is one of Yeojin's idea. Price competition can ruin the other nail shop. Also, age and customer are very limited in nail shop market. So those two are weakness. Also, third idea, we need a lot of capital to brand our business, launch our business. So any other comment? Oh, so I'll start again. The weakness, number one weakness is this competition, price competition. When we do launch a business with other nail shop, then other nail shop will go through the price competition, which will ruin some other shops. And second one is limited age and customer of this market. The nail shop platform is very limited to only such a 10 to 30 or some woman. So the market is very small.
Okay.
Third one is to launch a business model, we need a lot of capital. So those three are our weakness. Any other comments?
How do you guys think? Any idea? Any opinion?
I think it's well summarized.
It's well summarized.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I think I am making this discussion too long, but I think the first point doesn't make sense because we are just providing a platform. So just price competition between each nail shops, that is not our responsibility. I think it is just natural phenomena. So we cannot control or do anything with that one. And second one, I think the limit of customer range, that's not the that could be a weakness, but I think it is more like threats. And third point, I agree with that. We need a capital for making a platform, or maybe we can have another many professional human resources to make a platform. How do you think?
I have a comment. Like I think like weakness is from our own not the outside.
Mhm.
Outside environment may be an influence, but
Yes.
not our own weakness. So I think maybe we should focus on our own points. Like our nail shops is hard for us. Like either we can divide it into 3 stages, like marketing. Like for the first beginning stage, we should introduce a huge amount of capital, which is our like the biggest problem we have to face. So for the second is then we move on to the middle stage, how we like collect these nail shops information and keep updating their changes along to the customers. These are another problems we have to face at the middle stage. And for the middle to late stage, it's hard for us to make a breakthrough. Like if we only stuck on the nails part only, like our business expansions is quite limited. So this is my point of view.
Yes, I agree with Colin. Because first point we can give our weakness as a capital part, and second, dealing or persuading or making contact with a nail shop part, and thirdly, the breakthrough could be okay, or the limitation of marketing tools that Song-Hyuk said would be more fit with the weakness part. But it is just my personal idea, so let me know how do you guys think about.
I think it's good idea. I agree with Kyung's idea.
So okay then, we all agree with concluding our weakness in 3 parts. First, lack of capital. Second, potential problem about dealing with nail shops, all kind of problems. And third, limitation of marketing tools uh, and breakthrough in the what part? Last part, Kang? In the
Oh.
what stage?
Oh, the late stage.
Late
Like,
stage. Mhm. We all agree with those 3 points?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Okay, then let's move on to the opportunity part. Chijun, are you writing down our summarized version?
Yes, I have to revise. So I think after finishing our discussion, I
You can
need
upload
time to
it.
revise.
Okay. And opportunity is, how about opportunities? He wrote down first, it is a new kind of platform. So maybe this is just same as first mover advantage, right? So we have to
Yes,
make,
they are same.
Okay.
so we have to make sure about this point. And second, he wrote that this nail care consumers is regular, can have more possibility to become a regular consumer.
Yeah.
I think it is a good opportunity point because it means that this could directly become our profit source.
I think it's good.
So the consumer pattern, pursuing pattern, purchase pattern, how I have to express.
Purchasing pattern. Consuming pattern. Yes.
Okay, then consuming pattern of nail care consumers are sustainable. That I think that's number 1. And how about another opportunities?
Mm.
I think not many competitors. That could be just okay.
And I think the nail shops will also want to use this app because it would help them like boost their
Yeah, they can
business.
advertise. Uh-huh.
Yes, I think that's an opportunity too. So we can get many nail shops to our app too.
How do you think, other people? Is that good?
Good, I think.
How about this? I thought 성혁's idea, it was 성혁's idea that there is increased consumption growth on untapped market.
But is a nail shop application an untapped market? Like you have to go to the nail shop.
Yes, that's right. Okay, then. And I think just the trend. This was Yojin's idea. I think like nail care trend is growing. That could be our biggest opportunity. Maybe we have to find the evidence. But anyway, if we find the evidence that nail care interest of nail care is growing, then that our
Uh,
biggest opportunity, right?
yes,
Yes,
I think it's
So opportunity number 1, growing interest on nail care. Second, there's not many competitors. And third, what was it? A consuming pattern.
yeah.
We all agree? Are you all good?
Yes.
Yes, okay, thank you. And finally, the threat part. Threat number 1, on-tech market, so offline consumer can be decreased. That was Hongyuk's idea. Everybody agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
And second, it was also the Hongyuk's idea that self-nail market is growing, like the female teammates might be no Ohura or Daeshing Diva like that. So self-nail market is growing. So it could be our biggest competitors maybe.
Yes.
I think we all agree with both that 2 threats.
Yes.
Okay. How about limitation of the consumer range? Like gender
And age.
limitation on gender and age.
Excuse me.
Mhm.
Is it that weakness? It's not weakness part.
Weakness? How do you think
Yes.
other teammates?
I think the consumer part is kind of like out of our control because they just the consumers will just like we cannot control the consumers, so the limited age and gender can be like threats, not weaknesses.
So in my opinion, it's called weakness. As long as you cannot guarantee you will have enough customers, it's kind of weakness.
Mhm.
For example, I agree with all, but just my individual opinion. I don't want to say I'm right or I'm wrong, just I'm saying my opinion. For example, you are like, yourself, and for example, I'm a good chef, and when I open the restaurant, I'm definitely sure so many customers will come. So there's no weakness for like customers. But when you're not really agree with new business idea and you're not sure if it works or not, so I think it's kind of weakness, I think. So it's just my idea, and I don't know what you guys think, but
Okay. Other opinion?
I think
kind
that
of
is
agree
trend.
with. Okay.
First.
I kind of agree with Farzan's idea because the limited agent consumer is, I think, also it's a weakness.
Okay, how about Sangyeong?
But I think that is threat. So I agree that that is out of control, and popularity or trend is not. We can't control popularity or trend because we are not trendsetter. So I think that is threat.
Okay, then basically SWOT analysis divide the SW and OT with the external and internal part, right? And I think both Sion and Farjan's idea is perfect. Both you two idea is right, and I understand what you're talking. But basically, consumer is external part of the brand, right?
yes.
So limitation of a consumer range could be go to the threat, and maybe we can add something, some more specific problem that can be caused by this limitation in the weakness. How do you think?
Yeah, this one is a good idea as well.
So
I agree.
for example, like write down uncertainty of brand expansion in the weakness part, and maybe we can make a further explanation with due to a limited consumer range, we have less opportunity or less potential for make a brand expansion in and write down the limitation of the consumer range in the threat part.
Yes, it's really good, I think.
How about other teammates?
Good.
Your opinion is good.
Good? Everybody good?
Yes.
Okay. So we had a long discussion. I guess we have two strengths and three points of each W, O, and T. Is that right, Taejun?
Yes. So,
Right?
where yes, but unfortunately, I think I deleted strength part. Other WOTs remain, but
Strengths part. Okay.
part
What was it?
is deleted. The strength part is deleted. Wait a minute. Although I'm very sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I remember the first strength was our business idea is quite fresh, so we can get a first mover advantage. That was the first point. And
One is a business, a guaranteed successful business model.
yeah, business model.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, then Taejun, please upload our group SWOT analysis on the in our group chatting, and I will upload this video
Okay.
before today goes.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.